Hey guys, trying Tempest Rising demo version. I've been following this game for some time. I'm a huge fan of Command and Conquer games back in the days when I was growing up. Uh, I think the one which I played the most was Generals. Um, I think mostly because it was close to like reality. That's what used to like really kind of lure me towards it because whatever it was less fictional and more real. Which was, I mean, the stuff which really used to like kind of like, I mean, that's what I wanted to play more often than jumping down into like complete fiction. I did play Red Alert 2 for quite a bit, uh, at least the single player campaigns and skirmish and even some multiplayer. Same for Tiberian Sun. I did play quite a bit of it, but Generals I played all the campaigns for the original Generals for the Zero Har, and then I played loads of multiplayer, and I still play the new mod. General's evolution mod for Red Alert 3. I was playing it quite a bit, unless I mean until I had some issues with the game. From the place I purchased it, the key was bad and it just stopped working after some time. So yeah, that's the thing, and I'm a huge fan. I do want to see games in that universe or that kind of games. And one more game I think which I should mention is Earth 2150. Huge fan of that game. I played that game a lot, like really a lot, both multiplayer and single player. I used to love that game because I love strategy games, and I started with Age of Empires Rome expansion. I just I don't remember, but I probably bought some game and there was a demo version of this Age of Empires Rome with it, and I had it. And I kept playing, although it was so limited. The lure was so much. I loved this game so much that you know, I just wanted to play it more. So then eventually I did get the full version and Age of Empires 2. I played lots of it. Age of Empires 3, I played lots of it. And there was a game, like my first ever game, which I bought even before I had a PC, was Real War. It was like long ago, probably in 2000, year 2000 or something like that. I was a student, and I just came across this game on a shelf. I just bought it. I didn't even have a PC at that time, but it was a PC game, and I just bought it. And yeah, but I think I played Age of Empires Rome first, and got to play Real War a bit later. But that was also a great game, very close to reality actually. Anyways, it's not like I'm not a fan of fiction or fiction universes, but I'm not a fan of complete fiction. Like when they change everything and it's so out of what's supposed to be like, I kind of hate that. For example, Warhammer Dawn of War. I did enjoy it, but probably not as much as Generals, for example. Although it was a great game, but maybe it was also limited, so maybe that's the case. But yeah. So, anyways, I'm hopeful this game is gonna be great. Let's dive straight into settings first. Um, yeah, when full screen, just full screen, dude. That's it. HD, yes. Vertical sync, no. Frame rate, do you want to limit it? I don't know. I don't want to. The screen I'm playing it on is it has 144 hertz fresh rate. Although I'm playing on a laptop, and my laptop screen has much higher refresh rate at a QHD resolution, but I have a screen which is HD and 144 hertz attached to my laptop. No, thankfully. Epic, yes. Shadow, yes. Yep. I don't think we'll have any issues. I have a quite decent gaming laptop, pretty new. I purchased it last year, and not last year. I purchased it like in February this year. So yeah, it's quite capable. It should be able to handle it pretty well. Is there anything else I want to change? I don't think. I'll just go with the default stuff and worry about it later on. I don't know if multiplayer is even there in the demo version. No, just campaign, right? Let's go for it. Let's go for the campaign. Global Defense Forces. This is offline. Tempest. Okay, GDF. Sounds like GDI. Yeah. Let's go for it. Begin. I would love if it had some multiplayer.
Commander, good of you to join us. Gotta say, your file was a pretty impressive read. I'm Colonel Fisher. You'll be reporting directly to me. We could certainly use someone with your track record. Intelligence has a situation brewing in Iceland. We have routine Tempest harvesting all over the grid, but some of the lights are going out, starting from the east coast. If you ask me, I reckon it looks deliberate. I want you to do a sweep of the area and flush out any Dynasty forces you might find. Remind them that the GDF isn't to be trifled with. I'll link your control interface to the battle network. If you've got any questions, now's the time to voice them.
Your lip sync is completely out of place. I don't know if they're going to fix it, because in this day and age we do expect that to be fixed, because we're now living in like 2005 or something. Lip sync should be better. Hopefully they'll improve it. Okay, let's go for some questions.
Despite what you hear in the news, the Tempest Dynasty isn't actually led by Domovoy Malkalin. You've seen his face. He's a figurehead, being puppeted around as a mascot. All because he founded the dynasty, gave his people something to focus on in the fallout. It's PR. These days he probably doesn't know where he is half the time. The dynasty is actually controlled by Alex Malkalin, his son. That man's the reason the dynasty even qualifies as a military, rather than a band of old men waving their sticks at the world because of how the war ended. They're a threat, sure, but only because they think they've got something to point. That's why we're here.
Okay. I know, it still seems quite weird. They could have put a real actor behind this. Could have been good. And they could have just masked him with AI. We have deepfake these days. Or they could have just generated him through AI and let AI lip sync, which is pretty bad, but pretty good these days. I was not saying like pretty bad. I'm saying pretty better, but that's not the right word. Anyway, let's go for number 2.
Technically, the threat level is negligible. To be honest, I don't like it. If it is the dynasty, they're up to something. There's a lot of Tempest all over Iceland, and you know they're obsessed with the stuff. Why go all that way just to harass our harvesters? They've got their own irradiated zones to squabble over. Let's hope a small contingent just got a bit too big for their own boots. Watch your back out there. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, that reminds me. I forgot to mention I played Command and Conquer 3, both like the original and the Kane's Wrath expansion, and I played them a lot, both campaign and skirmish and multiplayer. So, and I love that game, by the way, even if it's like half fictional and everything. So I'm guessing this is more like that, I suppose. So yeah, let's go.
Glad to hear it. Stand by while I patch you through, and good luck. I put my neck on the block to get you this position. Don't let me down. Let's see what you can do, Commander.
Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. I think deploy is the only option. Let's go for it. Hey, I'm clicking deploy. Good thing we're still on Earth and not somewhere else. to Iceland.
Tempest harvesting operations have been disrupted in this area. Dynasty interference is suspected. Retake and hold the position. Await the arrival of a mobile construction vehicle, then build a base and recommence harvesting. Destroy any Dynasty forces and search for signs of a nearby Dynasty base.
Okay, pretty standard stuff. It's usually always like that. The initial missions, nothing new. I really hope they introduce some Company of Heroes kind of stuff. I want more games to have it. Like how units react to being engaged and all, taking cover and such. When Company of Heroes came, I was so hopeful that now games will really follow that stuff, but I haven't seen anyone try that ever since. And yeah, I do love Company of Heroes.
Reinforcements have arrived.
I mean, I love good RTS, that's it. Okay, pretty standard stuff. I wouldn't say they're completely realistic looking. But the terrain does to an extent. Let's see. Okay, not bad. I really hope there was like Company of Heroes like, hey, take cover here, move here, move here. That would be amazing. Makes you like feel like really involved with your squad and game. Unlike just like clicking go here and then they're doing whatever they want. I don't like how the units look so far and the animation for bullets and all. I don't like them. But terrain is pretty spot on.
Moving out. You got it. Paratroopers incoming. Good luck up there.
What is that? Oh, more troopers. So because they're being fired upon and just standing there, it's just not real enough. And even though like games want to be like not too real, but I would still prefer if they were like at least keeping some basic movements and tactics in place. Okay. That was too easy. Yeah, it seems fine for what it is, and especially if it's trying to be like Command and Conquer kind of games. But like I said, games have grown since then. Squad movements, tactics, and whatnot have really grown, and you just expect that these days. But anyways, let's not worry too much about that. Let's focus on what we have. It's not bad for a game as an RTS game. It's not a bad game at all. It's just my expectations are too high because I've played so many Oh, damn, it's burning us. What do you want me to do? What is this? No clue. Is there a way around this? Okay, this is too easy. Like, well, if we can shoot them, they should be able to shoot us. Whoa. Do we have any other options here? They're just gonna shoot it? Man, it's a straight up shooting match with a rocket launcher. How is that even fair? Oh, I can blow these up, right? My bad.
Reinforcements have arrived.
My bad. I should have seen that.
Riot medic, ready to roll. Let's get to work.
Yep, it's that easy. It's too easy. What is that? Okay, so my review so far, what I've seen, for a game trying to be like a standard command and conquer kind of RTS, it's pretty good. It's pretty good so far. For a game, for an RTS game in this day and age, I expect more. That's the thing. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Assist.
Okay. Can I have the control, please? Why are they without guns or anything? What's the crash site? Or something.
Secondary objective accomplished.
Thanks for the help, Commander. Standing by for orders.
Roger. Come with us. Do you guys have some? Stop the
TDF forces collect intel as a resource. Intel is used to authorize limited countermeasures such as unit abilities and support powers. The Sentinel Scout Car's alternate fire mode exchanges firepower for marking rounds, generating intel when marked targets are destroyed.
Okay. I don't really want to get into that right now, but yeah. Let's move forward. I don't see a way around below there anyway, so unless we probably were to go from here, I don't know. Let's go straight.
see those barrels by that power plant?
Damn, I blew a car of my own. Did I?
Give me a second.
Oh, explosions are fine. Yeah. But yeah, it's still preview build.
Have arrived.
Maybe they'll improve it further.
Someone ordered backup. Construction vehicles standing by, Commander. Let's build up that base. MCV standing by.
Okay, how will you build? Okay. Let's build up here.
Deployed. Where do you need me?
Move up, kids.
Primary objective accomplished.
Power plant, yep.
Constructing.
I wonder this this fountain thingy has any use or not.
Construction complete.
Okay. So there's no unit
Construction options.
constructions, right? Guessing.
Constructing.
It's nice. It's not bad. Stay position there, guys.
Construction complete.
Oh, we're being engaged. How do I get units? Vehicles, no. I want more of these miners. How do I create them? Barracks, okay.
Constructing.
But what about vehicles? Can't access it so far.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Okay. Infantry, yes. What about vehicles? I can't build more miners from here? Okay, let's put turret here.
Constructing. Construction complete. Constructing.
I don't know the range of this guy.
Construction complete. Constructing.
What is that? Sandbags?
Construction complete. Constructing.
Really, like... I don't know, this doesn't make sense.
Construction complete.
It's like you have to place them like one by one.
Construction complete. Training.
Okay.
Unit ready.
Silo.
Constructing. Unit ready. Construction complete.
Look fine up close, but when you go like here, I don't know, they just don't look that great. It's not bad so far. Like,
Unit ready.
it's not like I have a problem with the game. It's just after playing stuff like Company of Heroes, you just expect so much more.
Unit ready.
But it's not like this game is lacking or something. But yeah, it's just we're spoiled now. We
Constructing.
expect so much more.
Construction complete.
Okay,
Constructing.
let me see if I can stretch it around.
Construction complete.
Yep,
Construction complete.
it looks like that.
Constructing. Low power.
Mhm.
Commander, you can now train grenadiers from the barracks. The satellite uplink will also collect intel passively. Constructing.
Power is coming in. I forgot to hear what he was saying.
Construction complete.
Oh, Grenadier. Got it.
Got it. Incident report. No problem.
Let's go remove them. Holy shit.
Secondary objective accomplished.
Airstrike ready. Let's pick a location, Commander.
How do I do it? Where is the airstrike? Oh, here. Is the airstrike active? Do you have to wait for it? I don't know. Oh, it's coming. Cool.
Secondary objective accomplished.
This vehicle is almost done, by the way. Why is everyone throwing fire at us?
Primary objective accomplished.
Hell yeah! That's the last of them!
No, there are more. Yeah. So yeah, what is that?
Battle command uplink initializing. Please stand by.
The Dynasty have amassed an enormous army right under our noses. And as of 10 minutes ago, while the GDF Council was debating whether to even respond, the Dynasty have launched attacks across our western border. They've been planning this for God knows how long.
Harvesting operation sighted.
Psycom, Code Red. Issue an immediate retreat order to all GDF units in 10 miles. Get our troops out of there. Weapons free. These things fire, fire back. Get our drone fleet in the air and get me a satellite pointed at this. I want to know what the hell we're dealing with. Got reinforcements on their way to you. Pull that base apart.
We've discovered a strange property. On a large scale, the effect could be catastrophic. Get me one of these missiles, Commander.
I'm seeing a trailer. Yeah, that's what I just played. Why did I need to see this at the end? Oh, that was it? That's the only thing I can play? Okay, doesn't matter, but so yeah. My thoughts so far for a game that wants to be like Command and Conquer stuff is pretty good. In imitating that and improving that to extent, like some visuals are fine, some are not so great. Like unit movements and tactics, I don't like them. I would like really have them a bit more than that, like troops taking cover or behaving how they should. Like, I mean, there were tanks and enemies like shooting fire, like throwing fire at them, and they were just standing there and burning and not like really responding to how a unit should respond to fire. Like people will be like, like I mean, there'll be mayhem and like people will be like all over the place when they see fire or I mean they're burning. So I would prefer if I could see that, because we're not like living in the early 2000s. I mean, there are physics, there are animations, and so much available for free these days. Even if a studio wants to use those, if they don't want to build them up from scratch. So yeah, I would love that. I would love tanks behaving like tanks, not just like shooting better than the troops and just that. So yeah. For a game which reminds you of Command and Conquer and maybe slightly more advanced in visuals and such, probably this is a good game. If you want modern day RTS which really learns from all the modern RTSs that have been out there, like Command and Conquer, what was that game called? World at War or something like that. Yeah, so that kind of stuff. So yeah. Anyways, I think it all comes down to preferences. For me, that does matter. But for Command and Conquer kind of game, it's probably pretty good. Maybe they'll improve it much further, and they will make it look like this, like how it's looking here, eventually, hopefully, and really catch that theme, that desperation, that dark stuff in there. Because right now it was just like a standard run and shoot and run, and I couldn't really like get engaged in the atmosphere or the story or such. I didn't really get emotionally involved yet. So, and emotional involvement matters a lot. For a campaign especially. So, yep. I mean, I will just mention like stuff like Ground Control 2, R2150, Command and Conquer 3, Company of Heroes. They could all be combined into something. And I would love to see a game like that, but this is not bad. My hopes are still up. And I would really want this to be more emotionally engaging. Like start with something which, and especially when we're talking about campaign, like create an emotional dynamic. Help me be emotionally involved with the story make me relate to it. If that's not the case, you're losing me. For me, it's just like click this, click that, fight, and I'm going after a few days. Maybe I will play the campaign, but I will lose my interest in the middle or something. So my advice to the developers: engage me emotionally, make me part of the whole story, help me see the bad stuff, the dark stuff that is happening, and why it's happening, and why I need to be out there doing something about it. That will help you sell more, and that will help you have players being involved more. Yep. So that's it. Have a good day, people.